We all know that too much phone time isn't good for any of us. In fact, studies say that the more time and the more addicted we are to our phones, the more likely we are to be more anxious and even more depressed. Well, luckily, reading can help you. A study in the Journal of Clinical Psychology says that even reading just 6 minutes a day can reduce your stress or anxiety by up to 68%. Getting started with reading isn't easy. I have a younger sister who doesn't like to read, so I gave her these tips to help her, and I hope that these tips will also help you. Now, the issue is that if we don't already like reading, we weren't read to as kids, we didn't find the right books to read, it's hard to see books as friends. So that's my first step, is to see books as not just something that you have to do because it's good for you or because someone said that it's going to make you smarter. You should think of books as a friend, and here's why. Books can make us smile and laugh. For me, it's like hanging out with some of my best friends. I remember as a kid, I read The Babysitter's Club and The Saddle Club, and my mom would catch me on the ground just laughing over some of the stories and the practical jokes that were played by some of the characters in the books. During some sad or just rough days at school, books were always there to just give me a little pick-me-up or just give me something to look forward to when suddenly there was a hold available for pickup at my local library. I just really thought as books as my friends because they made me feel so good about myself. Second, it's important to think of books as teachers. Sometimes in our lives we don't hear or know someone who can give us the advice that we really need, and just hearing their words and their thoughts on paper and to be able to take that in is sometimes just enough to help us create our own daily habits or even develop a better mindset. I know that for me, by reading Tools of Titans by Tim Ferriss, I was astonished that every tip that every hugely successful being gave was that everyone should exercise more. We all hear that, but just knowing that all these insanely successful and incredibly busy people were making the time every day for their exercise because they care so much about their body really made me focus on what's more important. I finally started adding more exercises to my routine as a result. And honestly, they were right. Probably unsurprisingly, exercise really does give you more energy. And third, it's important to think of books as a way to solve some of your problems. So one specific problem I had growing up was that I did not know how to dress properly. I didn't know what colors matched. I didn't know what to wear. I grew up wearing uniforms. So when it came time to picking out my own clothes, I was awful at it. And luckily I found a book called The Ultimate Book of Outfit Formulas by Alison Lubatis. Here, she gave me preset ideas of what to wear or what looks good, and she broke it down by every season. This solution made it easier for me to shop and also easier for me to pick out clothes that make me feel really good about myself and develop my confidence. And that's why I think it'd be so much easier for everyone to develop the love of reading so we could move away from being so attached to our phones and to the constant distraction of notifications, because books not only help us with our anxiety, but they are our friends. They add so much joy to our lives. They are our mentors. They teach us about what's good for ourselves. And they're also problem solvers. When you have a problem, I can almost guarantee that there's a book that can help you solve it. So hopefully I've convinced you to give reading a shot. Good luck on your reading journey. I'm so excited for you to find the book that changes your life.